You guys already know why I'm here. You guys read the title and I cannot wait any longer. We are just minutes away from jumping inside of Halloween Horror Nights, but first I'm gonna take you on a daytime walkthrough of basically everything that Halloween Horror Nights has, but it's not gonna be scary. It's just gonna be a daily walkthrough. But don't click out just yet, because it is the very first weekend of Halloween Horror Nights, and that means we are going inside all the Halloween Horror Nights houses. We do have the Bride of Frankenstein. I'm literally reading them right now. Bride of Frankenstein lives, Beetlejuice, The Haunting of the Hill House, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Halloween Horror Nights icons, which involve Chance and Jack the Clown and basically every other icon that you guys know of. The director, there's just a lot. We're gonna take a walkthrough of the whole Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna try to make this video as long as possible and show you guys everything that I can, basically juice the crap out of Halloween Horror Nights and give you guys all the juicy information, all the important information, and meanwhile have some really scary times at Halloween Horror Nights. So without further ado, I'll see you guys inside.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It is currently 4:45 and people are already sitting down ready for Halloween Horror Nights. It is not the official opening day, but it is the first Saturday of Halloween Horror Nights. So this is the very first weekend that you'll be seeing Halloween Horror Nights for. So right here, when you walk into the Universal Studios store, you will be bumped into a lot of Beetlejuice merch and a lot of Halloween Horror Nights merch as well. It's actually basically the whole facade, the whole front side of the store is filled with Halloween Horror Nights merch. You also have some Beetlejuice merch, which I'm going to talk about a little bit right now. The Universal Studios store does have these brand new editions of Beetlejuice. You guys probably saw this in the tribute store last year, I believe. And they do have the whole facade and even the tombstone where it says "Here lies Beetlejuice." They have a bunch of Halloween Horror Nights merch, not only brand new shirts but old ones as well. You even have, whoa, focus. You even have the retro logo of Universal Studios with the three legends themselves, or as they're calling it, the icons. They even have masks you could go ahead and purchase as well. Actually, this whole section is Beetlejuice merch, and this one in particular you guys probably saw from the tribute store last year, and it is backlight reflective, so you're able to look really cool and be very noticeable inside those Halloween Horror Nights houses. As of right now, I'm checking the prices of each shirt, and this one in particular is $35 while this one is $30. They are price ranging around $30 to $35, so give or take. Let me actually check this one. So yeah, $30. Like I said, they're all price ranging around $30 to $35. So we're gonna go ahead and take a walkthrough of Halloween Horror Nights or Universal Studios right now at the moment during the day, so that way you guys can see everything that's going on within the day. At the nighttime, it's gonna be transitioning completely 100% into Halloween Horror Nights fear. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around, check every little Halloween Horror Nights, which actually we're just passing by the Shrek Horror Nights house. It's a lot to digest. There's 10 Halloween Horror Nights houses with a total of 5 scare zones. Right now we are passing by Lights, Camera, and Action. It's a lot of information, so bear with me. We are just making our way through Lights, Camera, and Action, Eddie's Revenge. We are passing by Hollywood Boulevard, where you see this very first little section here, the Invasion. I have seen these already for the grand opening, which was yesterday. Today is the very first weekend day of Halloween Horror Nights. Treats and Foons. I imagine a big scary clown will be there. Speaking of clowns, since we are passing by Hollywood Boulevard, I do have to go ahead and tell you that yesterday Jack the Clown himself actually made a little appearance for the media team over at the horror makeup show. Actually, before I go any further, I'm going to stop by Five and Dime and show you guys another big load of Halloween Horror Nights merch and memorabilia. Oh, and the Scarecrow stock is going to be returning for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. This is just one of the many Scarecrow stocks that you will be encountering within the Horror Nights year. If you guys are thinking of coming into Halloween Horror Nights this fall, Mel's Drive-In actually turns into an amazing photogenic place called Mel's Die-In. They do turn off the RV in Drive, and it's just called Die-In. So definitely recommend you taking a picture, not of this side, but there is another one right over here by Hollywood Boulevard, and that's where you would like to take that picture because of those retro cars that they always have here. If you guys want a really cool photo op, this is the perfect place to go ahead and do it. This is Chucky, and if you guys do not know the story behind all the icons in Halloween Horror Nights, they're said to come out from the bottom of the sewers. Chucky doesn't have his own Halloween Horror Nights house, but he does have a big role in this year's Halloween Horror Nights. He does come out in a lot of little places. So right now, if you guys want to go ahead and see the RIP tour for Halloween Horror Nights, you could go ahead and get some tickets in Cafe La Bamba. It is an exclusive after hours event type of thing where you not only get to go ahead and go through all the Halloween Horror Nights houses, but you are also able to ride every ride, go to every show, and it is just amazing. Right now, the price I believe is almost $350 if I'm not correct, if I believe so. If I might remember, it is currently $350 for today. Since there is no more fast passes available, it's completely sold out. This is the next best thing, and if you guys want to go ahead and do that, that is an option. This is going to be one of the best scare zones. Oh my god, I could only imagine. Well, not only imagine, I already know it's going to happen because we are going for the night to Halloween Horror Nights. Look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, just expect a lot of people to be hiding and a lot of, okay, I see feet. I see feet with fake blood. So just be prepared. The TMs are prepping up for a very long night. Here we have, look, the Scarey house, which is right there. People are actually already waiting in line for them. But yeah, the TMs are prepping up for a long day. Here we have another section of the Stay and Scream where basically you're able to stay after everyone gets basically kicked out of here. As soon as the people get released from the front entrance, you're able to go and just jump right into one of the houses. And you're able to actually pick which house you want to go ahead and stay and scream for. That way you get a very big advantage for Halloween Horror Nights. So just to give you guys a little perspective of how many people stay and scream, quote unquote, here we have a large variety of stay and screamers, as I call them, staying at Central Park waiting for, I believe is the Beetlejuice house, and I forgot which other house. I believe it's the Hill house. Could be wrong, but then again, I do believe that those two are the houses that are going to be on that side. I have not seen the layout right now. I know it is out, but I have not seen it because I like to be impressed as soon as I see the houses. So we're just passing by the San Francisco area where you have for this year the Crypt TV Scare Zone, and they are already, you can see the guy up here, you can see them already prepping up for today's Halloween Horror Nights. This is one of the 5 scare zones that will be in this year's Halloween Horror Nights, 30th anniversary for Halloween Horror Nights. For those who don't know, this little box right here, this is where the infamous fog comes out of. So you will see this location. This is one of the scare zones, like I said, it's gonna be filled with fog. I feel like an idiot right now because while I was telling you guys that I have no idea where the houses are, there's a huge map pointing to each and every house. I don't believe the park exit is over there, but I do believe they're talking about going straight and turning. But yeah, here you have the Marathon of Mayhem Carnage Factory, Case Files, Unearthed, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which you guys saw a piece of that in last year's Halloween Horror Nights, a little mini Halloween Horror Nights section. Halloween Horror Nights Icons Captured, which is one of the most anticipated Halloween Horror Nights houses that I really want to watch. Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, which you guys saw, and the famous Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And on the other side, you have Welcome to Scarey Horror in the Heartland. That was the house that we were actually passing by. I believe it was over there, somewhere around there. The Wicked Growth, and which is actually the realm of the pumpkin and puppet theater. If you see anyone with blue or pink scrubs, they are going to, well actually, and red as well, They are the people who take you around for the RIP tour. Here you have 3 of the outfits right here. And they are the ones that basically walk you around the whole park, talk to you about basically the history and everything that comes with Halloween Horror Nights this year. They walk you through all 5 scare zones, all 10 Halloween Horror Nights houses, and most of the rides that you like to see as well. Here's another amazing photo op right here, right by the Halloween Horror Nights icons. And as I'm making my exit from the park, you do see here all the people waiting for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So best way to look at that is a lot of people this year, and I would expect nothing less because it is actually sold out. This is the 2nd day in a row that it is sold out. So I'm gonna make my exit and entrance once again. Halloween Horror Nights has commenced. You can hear the music playing, getting ready for this 30th anniversary. Never Go Alone. Jack is back. You guys already know what it is. The line is getting really, really long, so I am going inside right now. Right now we are at the very entrance of Universal Studios, and we are, from what I see, the line is passing by the arches all the way in the back. You can't really see it, but right here I'm able to see it. The line is all the way past the arches at this point, and it's only 5:45.
That's right, kids. Jack is back. I'm here to be your caretaker of the kill, your director of demented destruction. I'm back to usher you into a celebration of gore-filled storytelling. It's time to face your fear, to take a chance with Lady Luck and see if you can survive the mayhem of my Carnage Factory. Are you ready for those gates to open? Let me hear you scream! I am the fright in your night. I am the true icon of horror. I am your nightmare fuel. I am Halloween Horror Nights!
And we have officially entered into Halloween Horror Nights territory. We are making our way. We're actually not going through the main street. We're actually gonna turn right and go basically to the very first one. We are making our way into the very first Halloween Horror Nights, which is the Case Files Unearthed. It is actually right behind the Shrek house. I don't know if it's because it was my first house and, you know, getting those scary jitters out, but really like that house. Oh, sorry for the sun. Really like that house. Give it a thumbs up. For this year, I'm not gonna give it a 1 through 10 countdown rating type of thing. I'm not gonna rate it from a 1 to 10. I'm just gonna give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs down, I wouldn't do it again. Thumbs up means really good. Definitely do it again. So for that one, thumbs up. Let's go on to the next one. You remember when I passed by here during the day? Well, it's technically still during the day, but it's been more, oh, it's definitely more awake than it ever was. I really want to pass by here during the night to see how, you know, everything is during the night. This is one of my favorite sections of scare zones. Would definitely recommend passing by here during the nighttime.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yum. It's currently 6:30 and already the Beetlejuice house is at a 60-minute wait with The Haunting of Hill House, which is Netflix original. 20-minute wait. So definitely gonna ride that one first, or definitely gonna go inside that Halloween Horror Nights house first. Then we might pass by the Beetlejuice house because I have not passed by it since last year. Although last year they did have it, wasn't able to ride it, or wasn't able to go inside of it. So this year is definitely a must-do for me.
So we have a white closet right here.
This used to be the Barney house, although now Barney is no more. In the back here, it has always been a Halloween Horror Nights house. and I'm obsessed with this section. Although at night scares me to crap, but luckily we have made it here during the day. And here is the broken neck lady. This is the facade of the Haunting of Hill House, and it has not been 20 minutes, I can assure you of that. It has been probably 30 minutes, high 30 minutes. Has been a very, very long line. We are just minutes away from entering the house. Oh my God. All right, that house, I would have to give it a thumbs down. Not a big fan of it. Had a few little scary moments, but nothing out of this world. The other house was a little bit scarier than this one. So yeah, I wouldn't do this house again. But that is what? 8 houses? That's 2 houses, 8 more to go. Next horror house, Beetlejuice. I've been dying to go into this horror house, but last year I wasn't able to, so this year I'm gonna treat myself. We are now heading into the Beetlejuice horror house, but before we go into that house, we have to cross right behind the Curious George Goes to Town section, little playground section here for little kids in the kid zone. This playground is the scariest playground at night. Right now it's dusk, it's turning dark, but at night you do not want to see this place. It is so scary. Here is the facade, the Beetlejuice Halloween Horror Nights house. Go ahead and rate it once we are done. I'll put my camera away right now. All right guys, it is officially nighttime, so for now on I will be only doing the video basically how you guys are seeing it. You guys are my eyes, you guys can see my hand here, but I can't film my face because it is literally black right now. It's too dark for my face. We're gonna be walking all around here. There's still a lot to do. So forgot to go ahead and tell you, Beetlejuice house, thumbs up. Like the Beetlejuice house just for nostalgic reasons, but it is not scary at all. So if you guys want or are bringing kids along, I would highly recommend the Beetlejuice house, because the Beetlejuice house is not that scary at all, and it's just amazing. You remember the morning of the Crypt TV scare zone? Well, now we are crossing through the same Crypt TV scare zone, but this time is at night. Oh, okay. So guys, this is the food section. So they have buffalo hot, barbecue, and bahimai. I call it Barney, but basically they're just chicken tenders with different sauces. You guys can stop the video at any time and just read everything here. The one that we got is the barbecue one, right? And you guys saw from the last post, or the last frame that I did previously, if you guys paused it, I did put the price and the description of all 3 of the food items that they have here at right next to Chez Alcatraz. They have a food truck here. They give out tenders, chicken tenders. This is an insane light show slash water show slash literally everything. It's an amazing show. I will give you guys a full review on this next time I come to Halloween Horror Nights on the 19th. But as of right now, I'm going to skip this because we have a lot of Halloween Horror Nights houses to go through. Since we don't have an express pass, might as well run and get as many houses as possible. We are going to try this arepa, queso blanco. If you guys want to pause the video and read everything that they do offer both in arepas and beverages, you're more than happy to do so. But we are going to try this queso blanco. Also, the barbecue one, big thumbs up. I know you can't see my thumb because it's very dark, but big thumbs up, loved it. Now we're gonna go ahead and try this arepa queso blanco. All right, take a bite of it and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if it's worth it. Oh, it's hot?
It's burning my fingers.
All right, never mind. we'll give you a report after. All right, the queso arepa, thumbs up. Now we are entering into another scare zone. Oh my god, that arepa is amazing. Highly recommend that arepa. Queso blanco, amazing. Halloween Horror Nights icons captured at 95-minute wait. Let's hope to God it is not 95 minutes. Oh, there goes the Rip Ride Rocket. Look at this, guys. Oh, Jack the Clown. Let's go visit Jack the Clown. Hopefully he doesn't run away. But I'm hoping to see him up close and personal. Woo! Very much. Very. Look at that. So when they mean 95 minutes, they do mean 95 minutes, at least for this house. This is Halloween Horror Nights icons captured, the highest anticipated house in all Halloween Horror Nights. Here we have possibly the last house we are going to do. It's the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. 25 minutes. Also guys, this is not a 100% coverage of Halloween Horror Nights, but we are going into a lot of houses today. Before I forget, the Halloween Horror Nights icon captured Halloween Horror Nights house was amazing. Definitely liked it. Big thumbs up. I haven't ridden a single ride, so that's probably what we're gonna do right after this one. Sorry for not ending the video in Universal Studios in Halloween Horror Nights. It was just a very long night. It was very dark, and it was impossible to record with like darkness, so I'm gonna do it in the daytime. This is actually the day after Halloween Horror Nights. It was a lot better. Loved it. It was a 30th anniversary, 30 years, 30 fears. 10 amazing horror night houses. I wasn't able to go ahead and get into all 10 for today because there was no express pass. There was only the RIP tour, and that RIP tour was roughly $350, so I wasn't able to do that. The scare zones, I personally thought they were pretty bad. I thought the scare zones were a little bit less scarier than normally because of the whole pandemic and everything happening. They didn't allow scare actors to go ahead and move inside. They weren't able to actually get in front of you and scare you like they typically do. But again, I'm just glad and grateful that Halloween Horror Nights was able to happen this year. 30th anniversary. I actually got 30 years, 30 fears. Jack the Clown, you guys already know, main guy. But if you guys like this video, I hope you guys did, and if you guys did, like it down below. But if you guys are new here, however, hi, my name is Johnny. I talk about everything Harry Potter and theme park related content on a daily basis. So without further ado, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button down below. See you guys in the next one.